Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and today we're doing part 2 of the patch review for patch 1.4.3.8. This is going to be a quick one. It's just going to be about autocannons. So there weren't that many changes to autocannons per se. Most of the changes, I'll bring over the little thing here. Yeah. So, most of the changes that they made to autocannon, actually, that's not going to work. So most of the changes they made to autocannons were cooldown related, base heat related, and quote-unquote crit chance related. So the first thing they did was the LBX-10 right here. Didn't change anything on it. There's no, and I'll even say this for every weapon. There's been no damage change to any weapon, and there has been no like weapon rate. Like firing, or not, like the rate of rounds. Like for example, an Autocannon still goes boom, 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 like 3 shots. The same rate right now. They didn't change the timing in between rounds. They did change cooldowns for Gauss though. Gauss has gone from 4 seconds to 5.5, so they added 1.5 seconds, which some people have already noticed. It does make a bit of a difference, but not much of one. So the first thing they did. There we go. Is LBX-10 ammo. So initially it was 15 rounds. Now if you look, it's 20. 20 shots. The half is 10 now. It used to be 7, I think it was. So now they've kind of worked it all out. One thing that I was always doing was it 7? Yeah, it was 7 rounds per half ton, which I always found it was stupid because you were losing 1 shot, basically. If you had 2 half tons, see, you had a half ton on the right arm and a half ton on the left arm, you were losing a shot. So those half tons were always against you. Basically, they did the LBX-10. They've set it up to match the AC-10. So now all 10 weapons for Inner Sphere have the same amount of ammo. So the LBX-10 right now has 20 rounds, and the AC-10 has 20 rounds. Since there's no other LBX weapon, you don't have to worry about too much. The cooldown for the Gauss, as I mentioned earlier, cooldown right there is 5.5 now. It used to be 4 seconds on the nose. For people who really depend on Gauss, we'll warn you now, it will take a while to get used to. I was noticing myself when I was doing a test run with this guy before I tweaked him a little bit, that yeah, it's definitely noticeable. You plan out, it's mostly muscle memory, right? With the Gauss, you go to fire it, and you're looking at going, what the fuck, and then it starts charging up. Like I said, 5.5 seconds now, so that's 1 full second, which is almost an eternity at times. Especially if you're running I'll run like a dual Gauss build on this guy, and sometimes, yeah. That extra second, Sometimes you get 2 shots off at someone, now you might only get 1. So there you go. Both Inner Sphere and Clan Autocannon 2s, and Clan Autocannon 2s. So these guys right in, so these 2s, and of course, Clan have Ultra 2s. But all 2s have their base heat reduced from 1 to now 0.8. So you see there, it goes slots, tonnage, damage, then heat is 0.8. It no longer does 1 point of heat to your dude. Now, this will come into effect later on when playing with IS, mainly because the new heat changes. EC2s, I think, are going to be definitely one of the newer biggies. Also with the 2s, both Clan Ultra 2s, regular 2s for both Inner Sphere and Clan, the crit chance has been increased on them massively. Just massively. People with AC2s are going to be fucking laughing. I don't know if it shows here. Optimal range, potential speed, health, damage, ballistic. Whoa. Is that the quirks for the mech that are showing up there now, or? Interesting. Okay, so now also when you click a weapon, I didn't read this anywhere. The quirk that affects this weapon is going to be showing under quirks on the left there. It's Flamer. just where it says no warnings. We're going to pick up. So small balls right to the left there. No warnings. Nothing, right? If you go AC2, the very bottom it says Quirks. Ballistic range plus 20, ballistic velocity plus 35, and ballistic cooldown plus 5%. So this is going to tell you ahead of time, if you pick a weapon, what effect it's going to have. So missile velocity, missile cooldown, and missile heat generation are also going to affect everyone here as well. Damn, I like that. Wait, if I go to an engine, does it turn torso rate plus 25%? Nice. Okay, so that's the new thing. So you click a weapon, and it will tell you ahead of time what quirks will affect that weapon. Special note on that one. Pay definite attention to that. That way you'll know. Be like, if I put this weapon on there, will it bring anything? So now it tells you ahead of time. The range is increased by 20%, the velocity is up by 35%, and the ballistic cooldown is 5%. So theoretically, if you look at all this information right now, we'll go with the AC2. So the AC2 is telling me its max range right now is 1,440 on this info screen. If we select a mech that doesn't have any ballistic... Kiko Clan. I know what we can do. Perfect. We're going to the Amber. So it's 1440 was the range. AC2. We click it. 1440 is still the range. Okay. So in this case, it doesn't affect the stuff I'm pointing on my computer screen on the left, but it tells you down below what it actually will do. Probably when you're actually in the match, which is pretty good. So next, we have, as I said, the crit chance for the ultra for the twos, ultra twos for the clan, and regular twos for clan and inner sphere. The crit chance is increased. The crit damage multiplier for autocannon twos, it's still 1, but it's equal to that of machine guns now. So basically they have a chance of doing a crit just as much now as a machine gun does. Which makes sense, right? Because machine guns, they don't have the oomph that an autocannon has. But the autocannon has that power, while machine guns more like just kind of, slowly eat away at armor. I don't know if that's a good thing. Because it says the damage multiplier for autocannon 2s and clan Aldo 2s, or Ultra 2s, is still 1, whatever that means. So I think they maybe matched machine guns to them, maybe? Like, up the machine guns to the autocannon 2 crit abilities, probably, is what that means. But yeah, so that's the ballistics changes. As I said, one of the new things, which I never noticed. And I'm going to do a little video on that, actually, as well. I'm going to put it as things not mentioned in the patch. There's a pen right there. Perfect. Because that's just the first thing I've noticed in this one that that they haven't done. They have a tendency of doing things like that, and it's kind of entertaining, where they throw in stuff, and it doesn't. Now, mind you, it may have been on there before, and I just never noticed. That's a possibility, too, actually. So, yeah, so that is part 2 of our many part mech review. Not mech review, sorry. Patch review for patch 1.4.3.8. The next one, part 2, is going to be about missiles and all about the changes and modifications to that. That I will definitely have on the computer screen, because there is a lot of stuff. Obviously, because there's new, there's the LRMs for both sides, and streaks, and SRMs, and all that stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield next time. Bye-bye.